Hi, Leos. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hopefully you have found this when you need it the most, and there are messages here for you for what's next in love. So let's call in our spirit guides. Let's see what they have for you. Spirit, I ask that you share with my Leos what is next in love, what's coming towards them, what is it that you need them to know, what is the energy around them. I am listening for you now. I have sunset sailing. Once you harness love's power, it's yours forever. I love that. I love this feeling of, I'm going to say I'm yours forever, because I feel that we struggle with people coming into our life that are just this casual energy or temporary energy. I don't feel like that's good enough for a Leo. A Leo is more demanding than that, I think. They want more. So I like this feeling of I'm yours forever. I'm going to start with that. A sweet symphony. Harmonize the notes of passion and devotion. There's a sense of unity, rhythm, and peace. Also, music. Okay, that could be a clue that music is very important to us, that we could have met somewhere where there was music playing in the background, or our first date, we went somewhere that has live music playing. One of us could be a musician. One of us could be very active in the music industry somehow. So I'm going to say music is one of our commonalities that's very, very important. Okay, so I don't normally feel that as strongly. So I'm going to say it's almost like it ties you together. I have shining through. Stay true to your values and know your worth. I love this gem, this the gem inside of you that comes, just forward. You stand out. They're saying you stood out in a crowd. Okay. So this is somebody who sees you as that true Leo. They see you that, there's a room full of people and all eyes are on you. So there's something going on with that. They definitely recognize that. Oh, you guys know I love bridges. Crossing over a bridge between our hearts into trusting and believing. I'm not going to go with the returning. I'm feeling way too much energy around new love, the sense of seeing you across a room. Also, you could live near a bridge. You could have to cross a bridge to get to this person's house. They're saying a river near you. Okay, so that could be a clue for some of you. But it's a crossing over point to this love, that I'm finally crossing over the hurdle, so to speak, of finding somebody I want to be with, and giving somebody my heart and appreciating that this person wants a forever. So that is something that we're manifesting today, Spirit. Tell me more. I have a Two of Swords. I have a Two of Cups. I have the Fool. And I have a Seven of Pentacles. And I have a Sun at the bottom of my deck and a Chariot. You definitely have somebody that's just made up their mind to cross over. Okay, that they definitely have decided that they want to invest in this connection. They want to invest in you. They want to see where this goes. They want to get this bright new beginning going, something like that. So you have definitely captured their attention, their interest. I'm going to go with chasing you also. Okay, I'm going to say that this person doesn't drop the ball. There's a sense of you're not an easy catch. There's a lot of people that want to be with you. So part of me feels like they are going to have to prove themselves. Like, yeah, we hit it off. And yes, we are doing really great. But you're a gem. You could be one in a million. So they're struggling with how do I get you to want to be with me? And they could be great too, but they don't want to be rejected by you now that they found you. They don't want to have you run away. They just said maybe you have a tendency to put people on hold or say, maybe, they ask you, somebody asks you out and you say, well, we'll see. And maybe, well, maybe to other people is a no. So be careful when you say maybe. Maybe isn't an open-ended doorway. Most people will see maybe or we'll see as I'm not interested, and they will move on. So be careful of responding to somebody with those types of terms. Unless you really are not interested, then, say something else. But right now I have a feeling that this person is going to put some time and effort into a little bit of a let the chase begin. Okay, somebody's chasing you. Just a feeling of wanting to catch you, wanting to capture your heart. And that's okay because it probably feels good to have somebody chase you a little bit. Spirit, can I have some initials? First initials, last initials. I have an R, F. I have a V, P, Q. I have a D, another R. I have a G, P, E, another R. I have a C, X, J. Let's get a couple more, M and Y. Okay, and let's get these double letters. So this is the first letter, second letter of either a first name or last name. Could be on either side. Sometimes these are really accurate. You get your person that might be on your mind today. I have an S-A, G-A, C-R, K-I, A-A, P-A, another P-A, H-E, and I have an O-L. One more, K-E. Okay, so those could be connecting to some of you. Spirit, what is this crossing over? This person making up their mind that they want to chase you. I love that. Like, you're the one I want to chase. Maybe they're not used to wanting to chase somebody. They don't usually put in that much effort. I'm going to jump through hoops for you. I'm going to go out of my way. There's a sense of above and beyond. I would say that. So there's a little bit of your friends are jealous. Even your married friends could be like, oh man, my husband doesn't do those things for me. So this person could be like above and beyond, like just kind of treating you right and doing right things. I have obscurity, a little bit of mystery, concealing something, a little bit of a holding back until I know for sure that you want what I want. Like, I feel like Spirit shared with me that be careful of saying maybe or we'll see. I want you to be very much aware because this person may hold back because they don't know where you're coming from. So if you're really interested in this person, just be open to, yeah, I'd love to see you, whenever you're available, what works for you. Just be kind of open to it. Don't throw in a wrench with, well, we'll see. Somebody shouldn't have to jump through hoops just to get a first date with you. They should just talk to you. If we have some interest, we can set up a date. We can go and have a good time. They're saying, yeah, look at it, chasing. Exciting, good time. Yeah, there's definitely a feeling of a chase. I will say that this person is, and they know they're going to have to. They know that you're the type of person that isn't going to just settle for, kind of mediocre. You want above and beyond. You want somebody who shows up when they say they're going to show up, calls when they say they're going to call. That's just respect. That's not even above and beyond. I have shocking. They don't want to be, I'm going to put this with the mystery. They don't want to be surprised. Okay. This person probably is not somebody who wants to find out that you're in love with somebody else. They don't want to find out that you're still married to somebody, but you didn't mention that. Okay. But you've been separated for years, like they don't want any unexpected. They're going to ask a lot of questions up front. They are going to make sure that, what they're getting into, and vice versa, you as well. A realization, an epiphany. I love it. An understanding. I love this. I love the feeling, of course, of I'm chasing you, but at the same time, I'm also realizing that you could be the best thing that's ever happened to me. You could be just this shining light in my life, and just so exciting about almost adventuring into this new connection and seeing where it goes. And that's why I felt like the bridge with the crossover was so important, because I don't feel like this person chases everybody. And I definitely don't, I feel like it took a lot for them to cross over, to say to themselves, like, you're worth the investment, you're worth the time. So I think that to them, that just the fact that they've said that is an epiphany to them. So I'm going to put this out to the universe. You are worth it. You are the catch. So this person is going to chase you until they capture your heart. I love it. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to this channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words and comments. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. I put some new half-hour love readings on there and the mini reading recently, and I have information in the description below about it. I hope you enjoyed your reading, Leos. We'll see you again real soon.